Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show to do NBA news. I haven't done NBA news in a bit, so we have a lot of stuff to get into. So we're going to start off with a trade that happened today. Breaking! The Los Angeles Lakers have agreed on a trade sending D'Angelo Russell, Maxwell Lewis, who? And 3 second-round picks to the Brooklyn Nets for Dorian Finney-Smith and Shake Milton. Who? Sources told ESPN. So that's a trade that went down. I think it's a good move here, because the Lakers get some much-needed wing depth and flexibility below the second apron. Below the second apron, $3.5 million. What they was $30K. Dorian Finney-Smith, $14.9 million, $15.4 million. Shake Milton, $2.9 million, $3 million, $3.3 million. NGT, whatever the fuck that means. I'm not a nerd. Bobby Marks. I mean, he doesn't need the ball on offense, and he's a good defender. Very good defender. It's way better than having D'Angelo Russell out there trying to play defense. Once they get Jared Vanderbilt back, who's a good defender, I think it can really help their defense even more. And it's a 3-and-D addition, because they're shooting a career high 44% from three-point land this year. They create salary and luxury tax flexibility, saving $15 million in the cap. And the Nets receive draft capital and clean salaries in return in this deal. See if we can get any more to talk about. The Lakers are sending their own second-round picks in 2027, 2030, and 2031 to the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith, everyone forgets how to shoot threes when they go to the Lakers, so we'll see what happens. Because every time a player goes to the Lakers, they're a good three-point shooter, then they look like crap, but... Yeah, the Lakers are sending D'Angelo Russell, 3 second-rounders for Dorian Finney-Smith, so a 4-player trade. And Dorian Finney-Smith is the only player in the NBA this season to defend guards, forwards, and centers, each for at least 15 half-court matchups per game, according to Second Spectrum. So the Lakers got a good one, a massive W that can help them with some three-point shooting and some defense. So that's the trade that went down. We'll get to some more stuff from Shams Charania soon, but per Mike Scotto from NBA Central, the Memphis Grizzlies, they were in talks with Dorian Finney-Smith and the Brooklyn Nets, and this was their final trade proposal to Brooklyn. 2025 first-round pick, top 15 protected, Luke Kennard, John Conchar. Who? Grizzlies received Dorian Finney-Smith, second-round considerations, and they didn't accept this deal. The Brooklyn Nets, man, oh, they're so funny, guys. Their front office is useless. I don't know which deal. I mean, I think it's all about. It was about money. It was basically a salary dump. But I mean, that's a first round pick, a top 15 protected pick. I mean, I would take that deal. I mean, come on, top 15 pick for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hell yeah, I'm taking that. 3 second round picks are basically gonna be fucking useless because they're in like 3 years, maybe 2 years. 2+ years, 2+ on all those picks, so who knows if those players they draft will be any fucking good. But the Memphis Grizzlies were in talks to land Dorian Finney-Smith. Excuse me. But, yeah, I guess the Nets just declined. I guess they didn't want what Memphis offered. I mean, I'm taking that first round pick all day. All day, every day, once on a Sunday, twice on a Monday. So prior at the sideline, Luka Doncic, his Dallas home was burglarized Friday per police. No one was home, and Luka and his family are safe. A police report has been filed and the investigation is ongoing. It's kind of been a trend lately with NFL players as well. Joe Burrow, Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes. Their homes got burglarized. Now, Luka Doncic home gets burglarized. I guess for them, for people, it's just easy to know when the players are not home and whether their family's home too. I mean, because, you know, fans, or, well, I wouldn't say fans, it's just people looking to rob, are probably looking at the schedule, because the players' schedules are plastered everywhere, and probably look at, just thought there's, the players' maybe wife, they have a wife, or girlfriend or something, look at the schedule, look at social media, see if they're on the game, and then probably break into their house. That's the only way that's the only way I see this is happening lately. I mean, if I'm a player, I would just have high tech security. Yeah, but this has been happening way too much lately. So Kawhi Leonard released a video, or Nike Kicks released a video with Kawhi Leonard, and he's coming back soon. Kawhi Leonard's targeting January 4th as a potential return date. I mean, he may return January 4th, but I don't know if them knees will be ready. I mean, they can legitimately make a run when he gets back, because they've been good without him, but it's been same shit for 5 years at this point, man. I've already gave hope on the Clippers. I mean, they're a current 6th seed. I know they're getting their best player back, but they're not. I don't think they will win anything in the playoffs. Is that all from NBA Central? Well, I'll get back to it in a moment, because there's one tweet I want to show, but after I talk about this. Where's it at? Okay, there it is. I'm scrolling down through here. Some more stuff from Shams Charania. So the NBA is suspending Dallas's Najee Marshall for 4 games, and Phoenix's Yusuf Nurkic for 3 games after their fight Friday night when Nurkic struck Marshall in the head and then Marshall threw a punch. So, I mean, to me, it should have been 4 games Nurkic, 3 games Najee Marshall. You instigate it, swing first, and get a lesser suspension. And they also suspend Mavericks P.J. Washington for 1 game for escalating the on-court altercation. He got suspended for a push. maybe Draymond Green was right when he fucking slapped Nurkic right across the head, or face, or whatever. You remember when he said that brother needs some help? Yeah, maybe he should be saying that to himself. Hey, Yusuf Nurkic, brother, you need some help. So, this is the main controversy that I want to talk about. Well, I'll quickly mention this first. Mavericks race for star Luka Doncic missed an extended period of time for sustaining a calf injury, and he'll be reevaluated 1 month after sustaining a left calf strain on Christmas Day. So Luka will be reevaluated in a month. But here's the controversy I want to talk about, man. The Sacramento Kings are parting ways with head coach Mike Brown. Sources told ESPN. I just hate this, man. Won Coach of the Year. Wasn't it last season, I think? Yeah, last season. And now he's fired. Terrible decision. This will not solve the majority of their problems. This roster just isn't that great. They're bad defensively. And a whole lot. And they played the Lakers last night, and did things improve? We'll talk about that in a moment. I think he should get a coaching job soon. Like, he wasn't perfect, but I don't think he's a fault for their struggles. Because On that when Fox made that 4-point play the other night, he said there shouldn't have been a closeout. Fox just went up on his defender. It seems he's trying to tell the players what to do. They just ain't executing. We just gotta stop scapegoating the coaches and focus on the actual roster. Firing Mike Brown will not change this team. I promise you. It's not going to change the team. The roster just isn't good. And they were in the midst of a 5-game losing streak. 12 of the last 17, they've lost NBA high 13 clutch time games this season. He won Coach of the Year in the 2022-23 season when he led the Kings to the postseason, snapping a U.S. sports record 17-year playoff drought. This team just, I wasn't sure if they were sure they were going to be good, to be honest. And he literally signed a 3-year extension through 2027. And just 6 months later, he's gone. Just shows how bad of a franchise this team, just is. How bad of a franchise is run here in Sacramento. And Doug Christie is going to be expected to be the Sacramento Kings' interim head coach, sources tell ESPN. So I want to get to some more tweets here. Go back to NBA Central, find the tweet of Matt George, who covers the Sacramento Kings, which would be a really good follow. Does really good coverage on the Sacramento Kings. Let me find it here. So, per Matt George, SAC, the Kings reportedly fired Mike Brown right before the team's flight to LA shortly after he laid practice and spoke to the media. Once again, Matt George, SAC, on Twitter, tweeted this out. They let him lead the practice, spoke to the media, and they're like, nope, you're fired. That's another reason why the Kings organization is poor. You fire the one coach that leads you to a playoff berth for the first time since 2006. They let the coach run practice, speak to the media, and fire him. Just not classy. Soft-ass franchise, man. So, first game last night since they fired Mike Brown. Well, and, how'd it go? Well, what have they've struggled with? Couldn't make or defend a 3 last night? No, didn't improve. Struggled to put together a full game effort? Didn't improve on that. Had back-breaking lapses during games. Did that improve? No. Had limited bench production? Yeah, still the same. Barely played Keon Ellis. Did he play much last night? No. Starters played heavy minutes? Yep. They made a big comeback only to lose? Yep. And in the first game after, the same exact things. Keon Ellis is a good player. I just don't know why they don't play him, because he's a good player. I don't get why he doesn't play a lot. And the sample size is one game, but the roster just isn't good. It's not going to be just one game. The defensive roster isn't good. The roster isn't good. The defense isn't good. They don't show effort. They shoot the 3 poorly. They give up a lot of 3s. It's just not good. And Domantas Sabonis fouled out. And they couldn't even beat the Lakers without AD. Yes, the free throws. But you gave up 59% from the floor, 53% from 3. You shot 43s. You shoot a lot of 3s, you're not going to don't drive to the paint, you're not going to get fouls. Don't give up nearly 60% from the field and 53% from 3. The roster is just very flawed. First game without Mike Brown, they look the exact same. Terrible firing from the Kings. What a joke, man. The only positive was, I guess, they moved the basketball better. But other than that, terrible. And I agree with Michael Malone when he said no balls, no class. Cooked them. Every single coach was in defense of Mike Brown. Nobody. None of the coaches were siding with the Sacramento Kings. You know why? Because Mike Brown's a hell of a coach. And I know that because he was a part of the Warriors coaching staff. He's a hell of a coach. He even got the Kings to the playoffs, which no coach had done in 17 years. And they get a mediocre roster and then scapegoat the coach that got him to the playoffs. Terrible, man. That's all to say. Peace.